Hello, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and welcome to Tag Tuesday. This is where we make tags for our junk journals or whatever we want to make a tag for. And this is an open collab hosted by me where everyone's welcome to participate. Just use the hashtag, link my channel in your description box, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know if you're new to my channel, and I'll pop over to your channel and also subscribe to your channel. So before the video today, I was working on these two little tags. These are two little pieces of cross stitch, which I just, I picked them up at a thrift store a while ago, but as I was cleaning, as I've been reorganizing my craft room last Sunday, I pulled these out of a drawer. I showed you a drawer I reorganized, and these were in the drawer. They started out with as little squares like this. This is another one that has chickens on it. So, yeah, I started out like this, and I cut it down to fit on these tags. I had two of the same, and I didn't do this cross stitch. It was already done for me, and I found these little squares at the thrift store. So I backed them onto some file folder for sturdiness and for writing room. And, you know, of course, they're red and green, and you can see it says Christmas is love. So red and green Christmas colors, and I topped it, you know, very quick and easy. Just used Fabri-Tac to glue it down onto the file folder, and made these little bows. You know, I just tied two little bows out of this gingham fabric and glued them on with Fabri-Tac, and they're probably even still drying. But super quick and easy, cute little tags. And, you know, I just wanted to remind you that, you know, at first I was going to go for some ribbon, and I actually reminded myself, like, why don't I use some fabric, you know? So if you don't have any ribbon, or you want to do something different, you know, use a little strip of fabric as a ribbon, you know what I mean? It can give you something really unique and pretty, and I think these turned out super cute. So those are the first two tags I made today. And then I was going to make a couple on video with you. So I have some more cardstock and a piece of music here, which is a hymn book page. All I need is one page, so I'm going to cut this, separate this real quick, and glue it down onto this this file folder. And I have not, let's see, I want to cut this. This is pretty close over here to there's not a lot of blank space here, but there's a pretty, you know, much wider blank space over here. So I want to cut some of that off. And I'm going to get two tags out of this one piece of hymn book page. And I want it vertical. You know, I want my music to be, you know, upright, not upside down or sideways for these particular tags. So I think that will give me, I think this will give me enough room. So let me glue this down with some, let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this whole, I just trying to see what I don't want to put more glue on more space, you know, than I need and waste my glue. So let's kind of format it here a little bit. So I'm going to use about like that space right there. So let's just cut this off real quick. I think, let me turn it over this way. Well, sorry. Yeah, I got this idea for these tags on Pinterest. I think I saw it today, actually. And I had other plans to make some other tags. But when I saw this, I was like, I have to try this. This looks so cute. So it's not anything I've tried before. It's just, I saw it today and it was just so cute, and it's Christmassy. And I've been wanting to do some Christmas crafts, so I went ahead and decided to do this today. So let's just cut this extra file folder off here. Right next to my paper. And I'm going to, so now I can glue this down. And so this just involves a few ingredients if you want to craft along with me. So some cardstock, whatever. I like to have my cardstock be something I can write on, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times in my journal, I'll cover up the page with pictures and things, and then I want to write about it, but I've covered everything up. So if I need extra writing room, tags come really handy Let me get this flowing a little bit better. But yeah, tags really come in handy to add in journal cards too, you know, anything like that, to add extra writing space to a journal page when you run out and you've just covered it up with all your mementos and, you know, pictures and things. And a lot of time I'll have a little space, but then I want to write a little story about, you know, what happened in that picture, what was happening, you know, what we were doing and things like that. So that's where the tags come in really handy. So let's glue this down. Get it back on here even, if I can. Right up to the edges. Okay. So, and now I'm going to cut this right in half. Let me find my middle point here, because I measured before the video, and I should be able to get 2.5 inch wide. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 2.5 inches. That should be the middle point. That's what I measured before I turned on the video. So let's make a little mark right here at 2.5 inches right there. I'm going to go ahead and cut that right on my little pencil mark there. I just have my paper cutter over here. You may not be able to see the whole thing, but I think you'd rather see me craft than cut, right? I'm sure. So here we go. 2 tags. Now, like I said, I haven't tried this before, so let's see how it turns out. So I've got my bases here, and the next thing I need, so only 2 ingredients so far, and then I have this little bin here of that I keep in my crafting, where if I get ribbons, like maybe it's a cutoff of a ribbon, or maybe it's, you know, most of these are ribbons that I've pulled off of something, you know, like a plant or a gift of some kind, and just kept it because, you know, you don't want to, or, you know, sometimes the fabric bundles are wrapped in ribbon, so all that kind of stuff is what I put in here. So what I saw on Pinterest was a Christmas tree made out of ribbons. So it's not, but it's not just flat ribbon. So I'm going to, I'm trying to think of whether I want to try to coordinate it or just pull out ribbons. So let's get our base down here and make it a little, see if I can have a dark, here's a little brighter piece here, okay? So I'm going to see if I can tie, all you do, we're not tying bows, so I need the longest piece down here. And so we're tying a knot in the ribbon, okay? All we're doing is tying a little knots in our ribbon. So let's do that and see how this works. So I need it to be, I need the whole thing to be, the bottom is going to be the widest ribbon, and then we're going to go narrower from there up. So there's my first one. And so I'm going to cut just a straight off the side here. I don't have a picture in front of me of what I had seen, so I just got to go from memory here. So let's see, I'm putting this knot where I tried a knot right in the middle, and I'm going to cut this off about right there in a straight cut, as straight as I can. Okay, and then I need to cut, let me just fold this in half, and then I can kind of do the other side the same size. That should work, right? Okay, and you can cut them at an angle if you want. Let's see how the straight cut looks. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, and we're going to do 2 of them at a time. So we got a pink ribbon, so let's do another one. So this should go pretty quick, because we're just tying little knots here. And ribbons. Okay, so I'm going to try not to be quite as choosy as I did on that first one, because I was just figuring out. So I'm going to try to just kind of eyeball it now and get it going. So there's the next one. Okay, yeah, cute. Okay, this one hangs over more, but I don't mind. Okay, next, let's do this little green ribbon next. It's kind of a satiny, kind of, you know, see-through ribbon, but that is fine. You'll be able to see the music through, which is fine. That's why I picked music, because you know, you're going to be able to see on either side of the ribbons too, so I wanted to have something that, you know, I would want to see. I thought about book page, but I thought, you know, music would be even better, right? I thought it would. I thought it would. So, again, just cutting a straight piece here. And so I want this piece to be a little smaller than this pink one here. So I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller. Let's see, is that smaller? Yes, it's a little bit smaller. Okay, let's do another one for the other one. I think I'm going to start gluing them down so I can space these out, you know, as correctly as I can as I go. But now the one I saw had a branch down the middle of it. And I was like, yeah, I like the branch, but I don't really think I need a branch. So if you want to put a branch, some kind of branch down the middle of it, you know, like a tree branch, you can. I just thought, you know, I didn't think it was necessary. So I'm not doing the branch down the middle. I think they may have made a trunk too. Okay, let's cut this out a little bit shorter. Okay, so that's the next one on here. And this one's a little bit longer. I might make this one up here because I cut it a little bit short, so that's fine. You know, I don't necessarily want these to be the same. I didn't really necessarily want these to be the same anyway. So let's put this one down here. And we'll leave a little room down here in case we do want to make some kind of trunk. Tree trunk, you know. So that one's glued down. And these can start drying while we're working on the other ribbons. So yeah, good scrap ribbon, or you could use strips of fabric for this too, you know. That would be cute. Just these are a little bit thinner, but I'll try to incorporate some. Oh, this might not stick. This kind of ribbon may not stick. Let's try it again. I wonder if it would stick with our glitter glue. Let's try that. It just like didn't even start to stick. Oh, I think it likes the art glitter glue. Okay. Alright, I got both of them here. So I'm going to put another ribbon here before I put that little green one on. So, and I'm not trying to do Christmas colors. And I'm not even really, I guess I'm not even trying to coordinate. So that is not gluing the ribbon. Okay, let's try. Let us try the art glitter glue. And you can use a glue gun too. I just normally don't use a glue gun. So, okay, that's seeming to like the art glitter glue. The ribbons are liking the art glitter glue better mostly. Okay, so here's a pretty yellow one. Let's do that one next. I got a long piece here. So another knot. Let's see, so I need one to go on top of my pink one there on this side. So I need a little bit longer. And I can always cut the ends off if it's too long. So let's just try to get one that fits there this time. Okay. And then we'll cut this off. Put it there. I'm going to have to cut off here and right there. That still might be too long, but we're going to cut it and see. Okay, let me cut. I need to cut a lot over here, about like right there. Okay, all right. I think this is going to be cute when we're done, if these stick down to my music paper. Okay, so this one will go next. And they were spaced out, the one I saw. I'm still going to, oh, let me see something. Yeah, this is a bit of an experiment. Since I've never made a ribbon Christmas tree before. It would stick right away with a glue gun, whereas this has to dry a little bit and start grabbing on. If it's going to grab on. Put a little bit more under here. Alrighty. I gotta hold it for a second so it can start grabbing. Okay, there we go. Nope. Okay, there we go. And this one, I might have to go get my glue gun. Okay, that one is, these are starting to take. Okay, so this one can go next. I think that's a good size for the next one because they're supposed to get smaller and smaller as we go up. And so let's see that the art, this kind of ribbon liked the art glitter glue. I'm going to put a glue glob down there. And let's put this side down. Probably putting it a little bit too close actually. Move it up to the top of that glue. Sorry if I'm talking quiet, I'm kind of like figuring this out. Okay. So I'm getting very thirsty all of a sudden too. Okay. All right, that, oh, okay. Nope, it's not sticking. You know what, I think I am going to try my hot glue gun. Hold on one second. I'm going to go heat it up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and since you know, you probably already had the idea just to tie little ribbons and knots, you know, to make your tree. I went ahead and finished because, you know, to save some time here on video. But I finished my trees, and so, you know, just tied little knots and made each one a little smaller till I got to the top. And I didn't even try to coordinate it anything. I just took whatever ribbon, you know, these thinner ribbons that I had in my scrap ribbon bin there. And now at the top of my tree, you can put anything you want at the top of your tree. If you have some snowflakes or some kind of bling or maybe some hearts that you want to use. I think I have some little, those, you know, those blue crystally looking snowflakes from Dollar Tree. I was going to use those. I kind of wanted to use those, but I don't have those out yet. I haven't gotten out my Christmas stuff really yet, so I think they're in there. So I thought I would use some buttons here at the top. I like that green one. That's a perfect size too, I think. I think this one's a little big. So I'm looking for a couple of buttons for my tree topper. I think a colored one looks better. Oh, here's another green one. Oh, yay. All right, we'll use 2 green ones because I don't want to take too much time here being too picky on the buttons. Let's see. Oh, okay. They're kind of shaded on this side and solid and lighter color on that side. Okay, so I'm just going to, oh, well, since I have my hot glue gun out here, I made friends with it again while I was off video because I haven't used it in so long. But the strings kind of drive me crazy. But I'll tell you, the ribbons did glue down really nicely with this hot glue gun. So if you use ribbons, if you make one of these and you have a hot glue gun, you might want to go ahead and just save yourself some torture and trying to use Fabri-Tac or any other kind of glue and just use your glue gun. So I've got a little glitter in here left from, there's clear glue in here now, but I had used this on some glitter glue and glitter glue sticks, you know, and so there's still, seems like there's some glitter coming out of there, but there we go. That's all I had planned to do. And like I said, if you want to draw or put something down the middle for a trunk under here, I just don't know how hard that would be to glue down. I saw this, I saw something like this, and so I put my own spin on it. It was, whatever it was different. They had like some kind of cording down the middle, and the ribbons were tied around the cording, and I don't remember what it was glued on. I don't think it was a tag, I don't know. And I think they had some kind of a brown trunk down here, maybe drawn with marker or something. It was really cute, but I just wanted to do this. so I did, and there's my little ribbon Christmas trees tags, and I also made these today. So a very fun day of tags here. Very fun Tag Tuesday, right? Let's see, there's a little glue string there But yeah, I hope you like those ideas. If you have any cross stitch that you want to use up, you can make tags out of it for whatever subject matter. Like I have those chickens, I'll make that into a tag for a farm journal or a cookbook journal or something. Whatever I think a chicken. Maybe I have a chicken, you know, a little chicken golden book, and I'll make that into a tag for that. So yeah, you can do that with your cross stitch or any kind of stitchery if it's something that's thin enough to be glued down on cardstock. And these are just rectangles. I didn't cut them in, you know, any angles up here. I just made them rectangles. Same with these. And so I think these are really cute. I've never done anything like that before, and I think it was fun. And these first couple are glued down good now. They're dry, and I used Fabri-Tac or art glitter glue on these. Oh, here's another glue string. I don't like glue strings, but anyway, yeah, these are glued down nicely now, but it was a lot easier to glue these down with the hot glue gun. Now I just have to pick off all the strings, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed. There are other participants in my description box, and they have, if you need ideas, just go back and look through, if they didn't participate today, go back and look through their videos, because they have some awesome ideas with different layering and different materials to use on tags. So it's always fun to go look through other Tag Tuesday, and of course you can search with the hashtag too, hashtag Tag Tuesday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Have a great day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I appreciate you. Thanks. See you later.